What's going on, guys? Welcome to Arsenal Fan TV, and what a great result that is today for Arsenal. Probably not the most prettiest football that we've seen as of late, but what's important is the result, the 3 points, and most importantly, we are top of the league going into New Year. That is such a good thing to say. Best Christmas present I've got, but the performance today, not a great one, but like I've said, we've got the 3 points. We've gone to probably one of the toughest grounds in the league, and we've done the business, we've done the job. But that performance, it's just got to quickly brush over that. It wasn't a good one. I mean, the first half, I thought we were the ones that really dominated it for 10-15 minutes of that first half especially. We were really in control of the game, but we were doing absolutely nothing with our possession, nothing on goal. And again, I saw what I saw again at the West Ham game, just giving the ball away. Again, it frustrates me more than anything. We do all these beautiful little triangles of football and then we just give it away to one of their defenders, and that is one of the most frustrating things to watch, because Newcastle, they don't even have to defend that. They can just let us do that, and we're creating our own problems really by loose balls. But I mean, we did okay. There was nothing really to say, oh wow, that's awful from Arsenal. Newcastle, on the other hand, after about 15 minutes or so of the game, we allowed them back into it. They pressurised us, but again, like us, for about 15-20 minutes further of the game, did absolutely nothing with their chances on goal. And that's why the first half for me was so tedious. Neither team doing anything with the ball, nothing creative. I did think we missed Mesut Ozil today. He was a massive blow to us. We did lack a little bit of creativity. I don't really know why we utilised Cazorla on the left-hand side and played Rosicky through the middle, because I felt we were so vulnerable on the left-hand side of the pitch, because Cazorla, he can't defend, he can't track back, and Gibbs at times just assumed Cazorla was going to track back for him. He didn't, and I would have definitely played Rosicky on the left because he knows how to do that. He's more of a winger than Cazorla is, and Cazorla plays his best football behind the striker, so I'm not too sure why we did that. But relating back to the game itself, Newcastle probably did have the best chance of the half, and that was with Moussa Sissoko. Excellent effort on goal, great save by Wojciech Szczesny, and then they had another chance shortly after. It was a great cross in by Kabay from a corner, back across goal by, I think it was Debussy, and then Williamson. All he really had to do was touch it to get it in the back of the net. But we should be thankful that we didn't concede in that first half, because we so easily could have done in the later stages. Second half, again, I thought Newcastle were a bit sloppy on the ball. That was only for about 5 minutes or so. But again, same problem with us. Neither team doing anything creative with it. And I think we dominated the game possession-wise. But like I've said, first half, nothing creative was happening in the middle of the park. It really was a midfield battle in this game. Saying that, Tiote for me, just going to quickly brush over this. I really think he should have got a booking. The amount of chances he had, poor tackles, poor interceptions, etc. And no booking whatsoever. It amazes me how he didn't get in the book, yet players like Rosicky, Giroud do for, you know, such minor things. But, you know, I won't dwell on that too much because I could go on about that forever. But the second half, we really did need a bit of luck. I felt it was going to be one of those games where you need to win ugly, and perfect example of how to do that today. The goal was quite an elegant one really. Walcott, lovely free kick over the whole Newcastle defence. You can't help but feel Newcastle probably should have dealt with it a bit better. And a simple glancing touch from Giroud to get it in the back of the net. And I wouldn't really have wanted anyone else to score apart from Giroud, because now his confidence should be rocketing straight back up. He really needs that goal, and to get it in such a massive game for him should be, you know, nothing but a confidence booster. But saying that, there was an opportunity a bit later. It was only about 5 minutes later, but great ball through by Wilshere to Walcott. He should have scored then. Krul pushed it away and then he chipped it over him. That probably should have been a goal. Ball fell to Giroud and he didn't even hit the target. That kind of wasn't good enough for me, but you know, the guy is massively fatigued. He's played so many games recently. I said we shouldn't have started him at the start of the game, but you know, he's kind of proved me wrong. He put in a decent performance, and the stuff he does off the ball as well is absolutely magnificent. His hold-up play is amazing, and you've got to credit him for that, because I think he had a decent game today. Only one or two things didn't really go his way, and when Bentner came on, I thought he had another decent 5 minutes on the pitch. I thought this game was really crying out for Podolski, especially in the later stages, someone that could really punish Newcastle on the counter-attack, as they were pushing so many men up top. We saw Kieran Gibbs go off and replaced with Mikel Arteta. He's got a slight hamstring problem. I hope that's not going to be a big thing, because he's been such an unsung hero for Arsenal recently. But right back to the performance on the pitch, I mean, For the last 10-15 minutes of the game, after the goal, we put 5 players in the defence, bringing on Jenkinson, utilising Flamini at left back, and we really sat back. And that for me is something that's got to stop happening, because we can keep possession and we can punish a team. Just play like we do. I mean, defensively, yeah, you know, to go to St James's Park and play, you know, to get the goal and then sit back, that's dangerous, because they've got players that really can punish you. Gouffran, Ben Arthur, when he came on, looked extremely dangerous. Remy, Amiobi, even when he came on, he could have got a goal. But we can't be doing that all the time, sitting back, because we've got the qualities to go and punish them on the counter, and especially when they're bringing the likes of Tim Krul up for corners. I mean, God, just don't give it away straight away. Just try and make a break, for God's sake. But another thing that kind of just annoyed me a little bit, Wojciech Szczesny, he's made another mistake. He made a pretty big blunder in that game against West Ham. I thought he made another massive one today when he kicked the ball straight into Loic Remy's head. Now, he's probably been one of the best players for Arsenal this season, one of the most consistent. But the past 2 games, he's been slightly off the ball for me. I mean, he made that immense save for the Musa Sissoko shot later in the start of the first half, should I say. But then, this is pointless, just kicking it straight at Remy. On another day, that would have been gone in the back of the net, and that would have cost us 3 points. But, you know, we should be lucky that didn't go in, and Szczesny's got to stop doing that, because I know he's done it before. He's got to learn from his mistakes. I can understand why he wants to play it short, so that, you know, we can keep possession for a bit longer. But just get it up, especially when it's a goalkeeper. You can't put added pressure on yourselves, especially when you've got the likes of Loic Remy running at you, that can really cause you problems. But the important thing is the 3 points, and we're going into the new year on top of the Barclays Premier League, and that is such a great feeling. That hasn't happened for so long now, and we can definitely go on and win this title. I mean, we've got some winnable games coming up. Cardiff, and then we've got Tottenham in the Cup. That'll be a really interesting one, and I'm really looking forward to next week. Great games. That's been my opinion on the game. Please leave your thoughts in the comments box below, whether you thought it was a great result or a pretty poor performance from Arsenal. If you have enjoyed the video, it would be great if you could click the like button. Subscribe for more videos. Have a happy new year, guys, and as always, thanks for watching.